Welcome to the Property Elite podcast. I'll be your host, Jen Lehman, Chartered Surveyor and co-founder of Property Elite. Stay tuned each week for more on industry hot topics, market updates and new RICS guidance.
In this week's blog, we look at the new RICS CPD requirements from the 1st of January 2026 onwards. This is essential reading for all RICS members, FRICS, MRICS and Associate RICS. It's important to note that RICS APC and Associate RICS candidates need to continue following the requirements in the candidate guides and record CPD using the online assessment platform. You can read a full copy of the new rules and supplementary RICS guidance on the website. Who do the new rules apply to? All RICS members, including FRICS, MRICS and Associate RICS. When is the CPD recording year? It's from the 1st of January to the 31st of December. However, your CPD record for the preceding year must be formally submitted by the 31st of January of the following year. For example, your 1st of January to 31st of December 2025 CPD record must be completed by the 31st of January 2026. A failure to submit adequate CPD can lead to administrative and/or disciplinary action. RICS do audit member CPD records, including the quality and relevance of learning activities undertaken. How much CPD is required? 20 hours minimum, of which at least 10 hours must be structured learning. Your CPD activities should be relevant, adequate and appropriate to your area of practice. You can, of course, log more CPD than the minimum requirements. CPD activities can be recorded in blocks of 30 minutes or more. If you have activities of lesser duration, you can block and record these together. If you are undertaking an externally accredited award such as a degree or a diploma, which is longer than 10 hours in total, then you can carry forward 20 hours of this as CPD. This can be recorded as up to 10 hours of CPD in the next 2 CPD recording years. Are there any exemptions to the full requirements? Yes. See page 4 of the full RICS rules for how to apply. Relevant circumstances include exceptional hardship, retirement, not practicing, family raising, caring, unemployed, seeking work and ill health. What is structured versus unstructured learning? Structured learning is defined as learning activities where learning outcomes can be easily identified and where the member will enhance their knowledge of a particular subject or their professional skills in a way that is relevant to their work. Typically, this includes webinars, seminars, conferences, lectures and workshops, but not keep up-to-date reading or listening to podcasts. By contrast, unstructured learning is defined as self-managed learning that is relevant or related to the member's professional role and has a clear learning purpose, but where there is a less guided approach to the learning content and/or learning method. This could include activities such as private study, on-the-job training, attendance at informal seminars or events, keep up-to-date reading, and listening to podcasts. If you're not sure about whether a CPD activity is structured or not, then you can use the RICS CPD decision tree to help. Are there any areas of mandatory CPD? Yes, you must undertake CPD on 3 key areas: ethics and professionalism, AI, data and technology, and sustainability. This mandatory CPD must be structured learning and last for a minimum of 1 hour. These topics must be covered on a 3-yearly rolling basis. How should you record your CPD activities? Either by using the new RICS member app or the RICS My Account online. Each CPD activity recorded must have an accompanying learning outcome, for example, what you learnt or now understand from having undertaken the CPD activity. A new requirement is to submit an annual reflective statement explaining the rationale behind your choice of CPD activities, linking this to your career and learning needs, how your CPD activities has impacted upon your professional development, and how your CPD activities has impacted upon your CPD planning for the next year. How can Property Elite help me to meet my CPD requirements? We recommend subscribing to our CPD webinar package, as well as checking out our upcoming live events, online and in person.
Thanks for listening to the Property Elite podcast this week. Head to our website to check out our full blog, free and paid support resources and services, free consultation for every single RICS APC and AssocRICS candidate, and also ask us any questions you have via the website chat blog. See you next week.